Oh, hello. Welcome to Pillow Talk, the place where we talk to the most important people in Rec Room, you. We've got all sorts of characters coming out and all sorts of questions to ask. So meet up with our support staff and let's get talking to the real people in Rec Room, you, every Saturday at 1 o'clock Central. Gentlemen, boys and girls, and all you lovelies in between, it's time to ask the real questions, the burning questions, the questions on everybody's mind out here at Pillow Talk. Hello and welcome to Pillow Talk, the place where we talk to the most important people in Rec Room, you. We've still got all sorts of characters.
What are you doing around here?
I'm trying to put on a show 2023. I know we had our great times 2023, but it's time to move on. It's time to move to bigger things. And it's time for us to break up so that I can get on with 2024. Hit the brakes, 2023. No one likes you anyway.
Sure you hit the brakes.
Oh, 2023. Talk about someone who's always yesteryear. But in this year, we're going to be talking to the most important people in Rec Room, you. And we've got a question to get you started. Are you ready for 2024? If you feel heavily in one direction or the other, simply swing over to our voting booth, located right over here in the center. But enough about the new year, let's bring up some new blood. We've got a new character coming up on stage that we've never seen before and can't wait to get started with. It's none other than Egg.
Hello.
So, Egg, everybody and everyone wants to know, what's your favorite style of egg to be served out there in the breakfast menu?
Scrambled egg.
Oh, an absolute classic, and not to mention pretty darn easy. Isn't that right, Otter? In the meantime, Egg, a lot of people also like to use you for various pranks and whatnot. Egging other people's houses is a classic, or even laying eggs behind someone's car so that it smells in the morning. Tell us, what's your preferred way to egg somebody?
To egg someone with boiled eggs.
And there you have it, folks. Some people put rocks in their snowballs, and some people hard-boil their eggs before they start chucking them. But in the meantime, Egg, enough with the egging on with the questions. Let's get to the yolk of the situation right here, right now. We've gotten you out of your shell, and we can't wait to meet the juiciness inside with this next question. Have you ever been so far as to consider what possibly could have been felt like?
No.
And that's the answer we all expected. Give it up for Egg, everybody. Egg, it's always great to have you here. You're excellent. And if you wouldn't mind exiting through the curtains to your left or to your right. Now there's a character, but say yes to me. Let's head on down. Now, Miss Maddie, we gotta get ready for the New Year's party tonight. And we need all sorts of snacky bits. And considering Egg was just up here, how about some hard-boiled eggs and deviled eggs? Now, Miss Maddie, all you need for these particular ingredients is a bottle of water, an eraser, and a clipboard. Show us how to make those deviled eggs. Now remember, folks, when it comes to flipping your water bottle, make sure it lands upright. That way you can dab on the haters. But of course, when it comes to this particular recipe, first you want to wet down the pan without turning on the oven. Then, simply place your eraser on there and soak it real good with the water bottle. Next, you're going to come over with the clipboard and try to chop it in half. That way, all the wonderful hard-boiled eggs inside can turn into deviled eggs. But that's not all. After wetting down both of them in the pan, we're going to want to turn on the oven and realize we haven't paid a power bill in over 30 years. After fiddling with the dials, we're going to let it cook and simmer for about 14 hours, and then We're going to take that pan with those items. They're going to ghost through because they don't exist. And just like that, folks, you too can have deviled eggs. Give it up for Miss Maddie for showing us this wonderful New Year's treat. Miss Maddie, you were an absolute treat. Thank you so much for showing us how it's done. But Miss Maddie, I gotta know, what are your plans for 2024?
Do very good drumming and make a wreck channel.
And there you have it, folks. She's gonna wreck our channels. Miss Maddie, thank you so much for coming out. And if you wouldn't mind exiting through the curtains, right over here. You've all seen them before, out there in the rec center, constantly begging for items. No, not you, Holdster. You don't beg that part. Because we're talking about our next guest. It's none other than...
Bruh. Are you kidding?
Toyota GTR 86.
I knew it. That's what I changed my name to. Because I was bored as hell.
So, GTR, we understand it that you had some difficulty selling off your car once the Helix came out. And, well, they were so helpful out there in Africa for all sorts of, well, what do we call them? Construction projects? Tell us,
Yeah.
GTR, how do you plan on upping your sales numbers going into 2024?
Probably I'm gonna extend the little, the engine to like so loud that you can't even hear anything.
And that's how you do it, folks. If you want attention, you be the loudest in
there's
the
the
room.
curtains.
And that includes getting rid of your muffler.
Yeah.
But GTR, we have other questions here for you. Now, obviously, as a transformer who can turn into a tiny child in RecRoom, people want to know. When it comes to your stereo system, what makes it so sellable after we steal it?
There's like a steel protection thing that you can't, whenever it's locked, you can't steal it. And the only thing to do it is to just break the window.
Oh, it's always something, folks. Absolutely. The delusion's on this one. But that's all right. Let's bring it over to our last question. Now, GTR, obviously, as someone who was born out back in '86, how's your back doing these days?
Doing pretty fine. Get a soft cushion.
And there you have it, folks. All you have to do is lie to people. Give it up for GTR 86 from the Toyota Corporation.
Yep.
Toyota Core, for your core at core. GTR,
Yep.
thank you so much for coming out and talking to us. You've been a treat. Now tell us,
Yep.
what the heck is a GTR 86 anyway?
GTR is like a car made in like Germany.
There it is, it's a car.
It's like a really loud car and it goes real fast.
Well, I certainly hope you're fast on getting off the stage. And if you wouldn't mind exiting through the curtains to your left or
Alright.
it took staff about 6 hours to make. They can make it again. Now, Rose, obviously, we don't need the entirety of what you're trying to reveal in 2024. We need a snippet, a tiny little portion. So would you mind drawing, like, a toe of this awesome character you plan on bringing out?
Yep, I can try. Let's see.
Perfect. You handle the canvas, I'll handle the crowd. Now, folks, when it comes to our toes, we've got at least 11 of them. And sometimes we have to share that particular toe between all three of our feet. But for this particular toe, we're not working with the shared one, we're working with the one that comes off of our backs. You know, the middle toe. That particular toe is normally located directly under the elbow. And from there, you'll be able to itch on anything that you need to all over your body. Which is kind of hard to show with, these particular Rayman hands because they don't have arms, but we'll worry about that once they bring those with the leg update. Am I right, folks? Now, when it comes to toes in general, obviously, they are part of your protection as a person out there in the meat space, which is why they're normally covered in spikes. And that way, when you itch yourself, it really digs in. But as Radiator is trying to tell me over here, a toe is more than just your defensive contract. That particular appendage is also used for all sorts of things around the house, like can opening, kicking the dog, kicking Radiator in specifically, and so many more. And finally, when it comes to your toes, be sure to make sure that you put on fresh socks every day. Otherwise, it's going to look like this toe over here. Am I right, folks? All right, that's more than enough time. Let's take a look at what Rose has drawn for us.
I have no idea what I did. What in the world is this?
And then over here we have a weird-looking t-shirt with a tag on the bottom. Over here we have what looks to be a fingernail, but with one of those mascara things on it. Over here we have a ninja star for babies. You're going to start off with that, then you'll eventually get spikes on it. Over here we have a knee-high sock that has the cute little cat pad right over there. I wear those every day. They're great. They're comfortable. Of course, another ninja star. And finally, just because it's that cute, a cute little Dorito. Give it up for Rose Draw Stuff, everybody. Rose, thank you so much for coming out and putting all these wonderful little designs on here and not actually drawing a toe. Those things are horrid. No one should see them.
You've definitely.
Rose, you're a delight and a half. Thank you so much for coming back to talking to us. And if you wouldn't mind, Taxi Boy.
Hey, Mike.
So, Error. A lot of people want to know. People want to see more of the show, but, you know, can't get to all of our shows, and won't be able to get in if our cap limit is, what, 40 people at once? No. Where can anyone else see Pillow Talk these days?
So, we record it on my YouTube channel, which comes under Taxi Boy Gaming. So, I upload basically, well, try to upload every single show that I can, edit, render it, upload it, and it should be done within about half an hour.
Yeah, as long as you two are in the queue at the same time.
And as long as Mr. Sparky has a hot mic, we'll be able to worry about that part later, and you can show off to your friends how cringe you are on YouTube. But Error, while we're on this particular YouTube channel, what was the name of the channel again?
Taxi Boy Gaming, TAXIBOY, and then Gaming.
And from there, you'll be able to see yourself on YouTube, and of course, catch more of the show if you got nothing else going on. It certainly makes for great background noise, as well as, you know, some to have on while you're working on other things. Rose draws knows. But Taxi Boy, we got one other question here for you. And I know you get asked this a lot, so I figured I'd ask up here so we can get an answer. Taxi Boy, Error, what do you want for Christmas?
I mean, I've already gotten, what, a Lego Nissan Skyline GTR R34, and it's already completed.
That sounds amazing. And if the folks out here wouldn't mind gifting him something off of his wish list, that would be amazing, because this man helped us get onto YouTube, and he deserves all the credit he can get. Give it up for Error, everybody!
Thank you, Foggy. I'm going back to my recording stuff now, and hopefully everyone leaves me to.
Oh, absolutely. And sorry for all the gifts you're about to receive. Best of luck with that.
Yep, cheers, mate.
Questions. The burning questions. The questions on everybody's mind out here at PillowTalk. Okay, this was what I was able to get from the store. Unfortunately, Meijer, Walmart, and everybody else in between was out of champagne for tonight, so here's what we got for today. Be sure to share, no double dipping. And that sounds like a you problem. In the meantime, let's get back to talking to the real important questions out here on RecRoom, and let's get back to talking to you. Now, our next guest is an absolute delight, someone that we've wanted to talk to for some time, and I think they just won us an excellent prize. Let's give it up for our next guest. It's none other than...
Hey, what up?
Smiley!
Hey, I got a gift.
What gift did you get, Smiley?
I got a sushi, mate.
Oh, he's got himself a bib to go along with his baby
I'm gonna
bonnet.
equip
Put
it,
that on,
you know what I'm
Smiley.
saying? Yeah, look at it. Yeah, look how
Now
cute
he's
I am.
ready to eat his...
Mmm. What's up,
Hopefully
Froggy?
that'll help you out when you're eating your very own baby food. We have our own PillowTalk baby food out here called Baby's First Heart Attack, starting with ghost
Yeah.
peppers.
I love ghost peppers.
Smiley, we want to know more about you, my man, because we understand that
Oh.
you've got an awesome new rap album coming out in 2024. Combine the likes of Mongolian throat singing with country music. Tell us, how does it go?
Fucking terrible. Nah, I'm kidding. It's going good. It's awesome, bruh. I'm on top 1 on the Spotify list right now. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
absolutely.
Not top 2 maybe. Yeah, yeah. We got
Smiley,
100
we wanna
million
know
list
more
on
about you.
albums. What about me? I'm a DJ. I do clubs and events and stuff like that. DJ for at Majesty nightclub at the Rec Fest. Beats
Does
are
that
kind of
also
off
include
right now.
birthdays, bar mitzvahs, weddings?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep
Nah,
you in my
not
phone book. I
weddings.
might need that for later.
Not weddings, we haven't done that. My birthday, a lot of fucking birthdays. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Oh, they play the same
Like
music
New Year's,
everywhere,
you know, Christmas and stuff like that. Do a lot of stuff like that, yeah.
What's Smiley? A lot of people want to know. Now that you're up top on Spotify and also getting all these awesome gigs, how do you plan on branching out into more awesome artistic forms of expression? How do you plan on taking off with your street tagging career?
Oh damn! Just go on the street, telling people to like my albums, you know, autograph, go on the red carpet, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's he talking about? Anyways,
I don't know.
Smiley, you've been an absolute treat. Give it up for Smiley, everybody.
Yay!
The
Woo!
myth, the legend.
All day, bruh. Where do I go?
Oh, right through the curtain, right over here.
What? Can I go there?
Oh, absolutely, by all means.
I go yesterday.
Hey, no worries. They can say be private. OPC wants to know, how do I poop? Oh, it's quite simple. In your own home. Specifically without taking the pants off. Henry wants to know, how's it going? It certainly is, my man. It certainly is. How to Google car insurance? Oh, well, did you know that 15% could save you 15 minutes on Waldo's? From one to another, have you ever fallen in love? Oh, quite a couple of times, but thankfully without, getting myself killed in the process. Maddie wants to know, can I have some beer? Oh, would you like a beer? Come on, who wants a beer? Let's see those hands. Wonderful. You're all underage. You can't have any. Ooh, that's an excellent question. Speaking of staff, if you've got a crown, come on down. Let's give a shout out to the awesome staff members who helped put on the show here for you.
Why, hello there.
That's right. We're talking about Ghostpad, Eggs Benedict, T9, Mr. Cam, Kuiper, Mr. Sparky. Without their help, we wouldn't be able to put on a show here for you. And in some cases, without their help, but we'll worry about them oversleeping at another point. All right, places, everybody, places. No, T9, you angry drunk. You are drunk, and you're also T9, but we'll worry about that part later. In the meantime, though, we got one last question left in the bag, and I want to hear it from everybody still in the queue system. Did you have fun?
You got it. Oh.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was the answer I was looking for.
I'm on the show.
Holy moly! Oh yeah!
It's not exactly over. We do have some
No, I
announcements to make.
didn't. I really didn't. No. Wait,
I'm gonna just stay here.
I'm in the queue too, man.
Thank you all so much. See you, folks.
I'm not leaving this chair until I have...
Back here.
Wasn't here.